In this video I'm going to remove that stitch length regulator, lever, and the other part I got to remove first, get it out, is right there in the dark. The large screw, commonly referred to as the big screw. But and also in accordance with the instructions, we have the lever all the way down in order to remove it. That's the position we need to have it in. And what else did I want to tell you about it? Well, let me get a screwdriver and get this off. And because the faceplate is already off, once I get this off, the lever will come right out. And the lever is on the slide, like the lever has a cutout slider on it, and the slide is on the post on the upright, the upright that goes up to the horizontal arm shaft. Did I get that? Well, I gotta still do a little more. Did I get it? I guess not. I thought I had it come out far enough. Let me get a pair of needles. Oh, where did I put them? Right back there. There we go. And there's the spring. And there's the washer. And then this was starting to slide off, fall off. Just like that. Okay, here we are now, and I'm going to, do I really want to take that off? I don't, do I? No, I don't. What I want to do is I want to take this off. And if it was on the machine, it would look like that, like that. So we're looking at it this way. And in order to remove this, I have to remove this screw right there. So, will this do it? It will. And it's a very short stud on the screw. And there's a washer as well. There's the screw. And where's my washer? It's right there. Well, it'll come off in a second because I'm gonna, there, it popped off. Wow, it flew right off. It went on the floor. But it's a good thing us restorers have an extendable magnet wand. There, I got it, and it's in the little bowl. Let me go back a bit so we can see what I'm doing here. So that's what happened. It flew off that end there. And if I turn the nut to the left, this tightens, and the nut is tightened, and that has gone all the way in, and there's the extra down there. And then when I turn it to the right, it loosens. So it's reverse threaded, right? Right. And it'll come right off. And there's no washer on this side. It's just this now, on that. There, and it's off. And when you look at this, that's where you see the threads. You see here, that is where that is. So when I go to reinstall this in a minute, that's where I'd like it to end up to be. And it's kind of awkward. And you may or may not want to ever remove this, but having done it only once before, this may have been my first time, so this may be only the second time I'm doing this. And that's why I'm doing it, because I want to get it good in my mind how it goes. But the easiest way to get it out, and I hope it doesn't fly anywhere, is to, let me see if I can push it out that way. No, I can't. What I do is I try to push it out from the side, like that. There. Now that's really tight. I think you guys can see that, right? It is. There, did you hear that? It came out. And that's what it looks like. There you can see the threads where the screw goes on. And it is a little bit awkward when you try to put that screw on those threads, because it's very small and it's, you know, there's not a big round surface like on a screw or a nut or a bolt or whatever. But that's how that goes on. And what I'm doing right there now is helpful to install it as well. Because then I can just take it like that, and I take it right up to the top because it's widest right up there, right where the cut stops, where it ends. So I try to put that in, and very gently I'm going to spread that a little, but I don't want to break anything. Very gently. This is kind of soft stuff. It's not like real hard steel. Let me see. So what I'm going to do is take it off, get the needle nose pliers, because I just can't get the pressure that I need. Okay, it is difficult to reinsert that. So what I did is I just took this small screwdriver and I put it in there to widen the gap up there. And I'm wondering if I can even just put it in with my fingers or get it started at least. There, now it's started. So I'm going to get the needle nose pliers and hopefully pull it down a bit without pulling it right out. It's still rather tight, so I'll have to be careful. Well, maybe I can get it right in like that. Yep, just like that. And then this has to be right there on that ledge. So I'll try just, I'm going to make sure that I don't pinch my fingers with the pliers. Right? Right. So it doesn't really want to go, so I'm just going to get these pliers here and give it a start. There we can see that it's going down more. I've never seen this done before, and I'm starting to figure out why maybe. How about you guys? Have you ever seen this done before? Well, I had luck with the screwdriver before, so I've got a little shorty driver here. There. It's in position. Let me line that up just a bit. So that's what I've done with that. And then as far as putting the screw on, now do I have to move that back a bit still? Or can I get... I'm going to be able to get the screw on, I think. I didn't get it right there. Okay, there. And it's threading on correctly. So I'll put that on all the way. So everything meets right up there by that lip. Right there. And that's where our washer goes now. And that washer you'll find is snug. And you don't want to, bang up that copper that you're putting it on, because that's threaded inside for this little screw. So there is a sense of, it is a little bit awkward, as you can see. And there's the washer kind of centered. It has threaded on. That's not quite flush. That's a little bit off center, so we'll try that again. Let me just give that a tap to see if I can get that washer to seat flat. You know what, I might have to just, without pinching the skin on my fingers with the pliers, there, maybe that was enough to give the washer a little bit of room to, no, I guess not. You know what, just put it on and try and put the screw in again. Maybe it'll all center up. That's my favorite screwdriver right there. No, I can't blame it on the washer because the screw's not on straight. I think we got it this time, maybe. Oopsie daisy. No, I guess you know what? I'm going to have to put that up a little further. That's what I'm going to have to do. Okay, I've got that washer on flush, I hope. There. It's coming back. Cool. So there you go. That's that piece. That's all the science on that. Kind of a slow video, but still interesting nonetheless. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it was valuable to you, or at least helpful. And me too. What am I doing next? I'd like to get up top there and get the stitch selector arm shaft in, and the followers, and the controllers and the indicator pins and all that. But we'll see. There's a lot to do still. Like the wiring still has to be put in, the light, all the bobbin, winder, and the hand wheel, and that again we just took out. But I like this kind of stuff. When I started doing it, I wasn't sure that I would enjoy doing it, for longer term, but I do. But anyway, have a great time. Stay safe, have fun. Come on back real soon, and adios, amigos.